In a faraway kingdom, there lived a king who doubled up as a warrior. He has married over 30 women, all in search of an heir, but to no avail. He heard of Seer and decided to pay him a visit. The seer, after consulting with the gods, told him that he'll definitely have an heir, the strongest and wisest of all. For that matter, just that the heir would not come in the form he so wished. He was elated. He couldn't even ask questions about the heir. The seer told him that he had to marry a servant and the lowest in rank. He agreed, for he was desperate. The marriage took place and the serving girl took in. The king, out of sheer joy, organized a feast and invited people to share in his joy. He promised a double celebration, plus granting freedom to 100 servants once his heir is born. Months later, she gave birth to a baby girl. The king was so furious that he ordered the execution of the seer for playing with his intelligence. He declared the baby dead to his people. Meanwhile, at home, he commanded the queen to hand over the princess to his trusted servant and confine them in a remote place in the palace, with the intention that when she comes of age, he'll marry her off secretly to a faraway land. That was how the beautiful princess grew up in this solitary confinement. She only interacted with her surrogate mother, her biological mother, and the king, who pay her a visit once in a while. She's always been a curious one. She was taught the language and culture by her guardian, and she always wants to know more. When she attained puberty, she started showing some masculine features. She had well-built muscles. Her beard started growing and had no interest in anything feminine. Despite being undeniably pulchritudinous, she started sneaking out at night to take a look at the palace. And it went beyond the palace. One faithful night on her way back, she got caught by a palace guard. He tried arresting her but was no match for her. She wiggled her way and ran, but he saw her face. There was a case of massive rape around the servants' quarters, and the king decided to heighten the security, so guards were placed at every nook and cranny of the palace. The same guard was placed at the princess's quarters, with the instructions not to set foot inside unless it's a matter of life and death. Meanwhile, since he hasn't been himself since his encounter with that mystery girl, to him it was love at first sight. One chilly night, the princess was enjoying her night rest when Breeze blew her candle and it fell on her bed cover and caught fire. The guard was on duty when he perceived smoke coming out from the room. He remembered his instructions clearly, but this is a matter of life and death. So he barged into the room. He saved the princess. He was shocked to see her there. He had lots of questions, but that wasn't the perfect time. She went back to her room.